everyone, and I thank you to all of my happy crafters out there who have joined us here at 12 Days of Christmas, which of course consists of 12 episodes of Artsy Crafts with me, your host, Maria Young. Oh yeah, and of course, that guy over there, Mr. Jody Young.
How you guys doing out there?
And I have to say, I am very pleased that I finally forced him, kindly convinced him to help me out, because he has a tendency to believe that I can be quite a perfectionist. Such a kidder, that guy right there. You're such a kidder, aren't you?
That's what I do. I'm just a joke.
Kidder. So, what we're gonna do here, folks, today, it's our very first time doing this project here.
First time.
We are gonna be creating a gingerbread house! Woo! So, this is our very first time. Quite possibly our very last time.
Pray God.
Just depending on how it all turns out. Now, my husband, because he is so very competitive, he has decided to make this a little competition.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, he's very competitive, because you guys know I'm not competitive at all. I mean, why? Why do I have to be competitive? I mean, when I always win anyways. So, again, a competition.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing one side.
And I'll be doing the other.
The other sloppy, horrible, very hideous side.
The best side.
And we are going to leave it into the hands of our public. It is going to be up to you.
Vote
So
for
please,
me.
if you want to vote for the best one, the artsy one, you would vote for me. I think you guys already know who the artsy one is, right? So, Jody,
Yes.
do you have any wise words for our viewing audience?
Yes, I do. Listen. Look at the finished product. Look it over carefully. And just please don't be afraid to hurt her feelings. Okay?
Oh yeah, as if. Don't hold your breath on that one, baby. So anyways, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, guys, and I thank you so much for joining us. And stay tuned for the gingerbread house that the Youngz builds. Okay, folks, and now we are back live and in action and all in your face. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get started on the gingerbread house. But of course, let's go ahead and find out what's in this thing. Oh boy. Woohoo! Woohoo!
What's in the box?
Like a kid before Christmas. Woohoo! Okay. Ooh, alright. We have our little gingerbread.
Essential for a gingerbread house. Gotta have that. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have that, you're in a lot of trouble. Also got our peppermints.
Yep. Has dual reasons for being in here. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna beat you like you stole something. Anyways, folks, then we have our gumdrops.
Yes. We also have our... What are these? These are jelly beans.
No, they're not.
These are tarts.
Yeah, some sort of tarts.
These
Multicolored. Oh, they're pucker ups. And then you have your little colored beads. Mini jellies.
That's
All
what
right.
it
Woo! Lots and lots of candy,
Whoa,
folks.
whoa.
Okay?
Can't forget the main ingredient. Gotta have this. This is essential for putting all the pieces together, making sure that everything holds. Okay? Gotta have this. This, my friends, is icing. Yes.
Okay, guys, we are back, and I am fully composed because hubby dear wants to throw some funnies here, but that's all good. Anyways, folks, so now we went ahead and took out all of the wrappings and the packaging off of the candy, so it's going to make it that much easier. And I've also added my little secret ingredients, which my husband better keep his grubby little hands off of my little secret ingredient here.
I would just like to say that's totally unfair, and
No,
she
it's not.
should be disqualified.
No,
but that's
it's
okay.
not. I told him to stop by the store and get whatever you need, and you did not, so these were leftovers from something else, so... haha, you're bad. Okay, so anyways, we read the instructions, and what it actually said is to go ahead and pipe this area in where you're going to put the house and do it rather thickly. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started.
You probably won't until you cut the tip off.
Oh, that'll help. Let's go ahead and cut the tip off. Now what it did say is don't cut it too widely, so where, Jody?
There you go.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
it? That's
Perfect.
it?
Perfect.
He's a pro, so, you know, any advice from him is like $1,000,000, folks. A lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pipe this thick. Takes a little while. We're going to put it on thick like Jody likes to do. Yeah, it's taking a little while to come out. Okay, folks, and now it's telling us to go ahead and take the walls and also the front and back of the house, so that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to go ahead and insert it where the icing is. And we're just going to hold it there for a while. Because it says
to hold for 1 minute.
Okay. So since the process to hold for 1 minute, I guess that's what we will do. Okay, folks, let me explain something to you here. This is crazy. Crazy as in very bad, okay? Number one, the roof is not fully aligned where everything doesn't sit flush. So you're having to add more icing in hopes that it will kind of glue it down, okay? And then on top of that, when you're holding it down, you're finding that some of the walls are coming in because you're pressing down and trying to maneuver it to where it'll hold. And if you are not a professional, gingerbread houses are not for you.
Construction's not very solid. Foundation has a few problems. The roof.
The roof is not on fire, but it might as well be because it's about to topple off.
It's in trouble. But we will save this. The Youngz don't give up. We will accomplish this mission of making this gingerbread house, and doggone it, it's going to be good enough for little gingerbread people to live in.
That's right.
Thank
We're
you.
fighting for your rights, little gingerbread people.
Every single one of you.
Okay, folks, so somehow we've managed to keep it together in place for the meantime. I'm hoping. Now, it says, once you got that all together, wait 15 minutes before you start decorating. So I guess what we're going to have to do, Jody, do you have any ideas? Because we have to entertain our folks out there.
We'll give them our holiday entertainment.
Okay, we're going to give them a show?
We'll give them
A show they'll never forget. Deck the house where boughs are falling.
Rah, rah,
Rah,
rah,
rah, rah, rah, rah, rah.
rah.
Get the teeth and to be jolly.
Rah,
Wah, wah,
rah,
wah,
rah,
wah, wah,
rah,
wah,
rah.
wah. We wish you a Merry
Wish you
Christmas.
a Merry
We wish
Christmas.
you a Merry
Wish you a
Christmas. We
Merry
wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You guys didn't see that.
1, 2, 3, and jingle bells,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hey!
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a
Horse
open
open sleigh.
sleigh.
Our roof keeps falling apart.
And I don't want much for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
I don't care about the stockings. Oh, presents? Underneath the Christmas tree.
I just want to
For my own. more than you could ever know. Make my dreams come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Baby.
Ooh.
Baby.
That is my favorite Christmas song. Even though I can't sing it, it still is my favorite.
I can't sing any song.
This is true. But doesn't mean we can't have favorite songs. Random dancing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my awful version of the snake.
It is awful.
Couldn't even tell it until I told you what it was, right? And you still couldn't tell it after I told you what it was.
What was it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what it was.
Okay. Anyway, how much time has gone by? We've got 5 more minutes of entertainment.
Ah!
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Bells will be ringing.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Sad, sad news. Oh, Christmas. To have the blues.
Blues, blues, blues.
My baby's gone.
She gone away to call my money.
I have no friend.
And you know I ain't got no friend. Nobody ever liked me.
Me greedy. Okay, let's come up with something a little bit happier. Maybe to cheer our house
Okay,
up.
yeah. We need a lot of cheer. We need a lot of something.
We need something.
We wanted to give them some love, a nice home to live in.
Yeah.
I think we just...
They're probably better off staying where they at.
Yeah, stay
Wherever they, you know.
Stay wherever you at.
Yeah, because this house
Cause you don't want to be in this house.
is probably going to get condemned.
Keeps coming off. I don't know what else to do.
I'm about to get some real concrete.
I could use Oh! I didn't do that, folks. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Where's my glue gun? Get my... No. What is it? E6000? The concrete glue?
Yes.
That's what you need for this gingerbread house.
I would just like to say that what it says on the box is totally not true. They should be ashamed.
Ashamed of themselves.
And I can see many people being very disappointed.
Very disappointed. This is not a fun project.
It's not. There's no fun in it. There is no fun in it. Seeing your
I
house
want a refund. I want my money back. Because this, folks, is false advertisement. False. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. This is what you get, folks.
We got to put an orange sticker on this and say condemn.
Condemn. Danger. We need that
Danger, yeah.
that tape, that
We're gonna
yellow
put some
tape.
around it.
It says caution, do not enter. Hazardous sign. Skull bone sign.
Yeah.
Folks, but we are the young, so we're gonna get this done. If we gotta use a glue gun to keep this together, darn it, we are gonna make a gingerbread house.
Because we're not above cheating. Because if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's what I'm saying.
It may not be edible. No. Okay. So what?
Who eats gingerbread houses? You know anyone that eats gingerbread
I've
houses?
never ate a gingerbread house.
It's like
before in
them
my life.
fruit cakes.
Exactly. And
You could use it as a weapon.
And now that I see what goes into making one,
You
really
guys
wouldn't-
don't want to eat anybody's gingerbread house.
I don't want to eat this.
You don't, trust me. Okay, what we thought was going to be an easy project, something that we had in mind, I guess we were thinking in the lines of like Beverly Hills. And without the wow factor, we're now at the point that we're just hoping that it can make it into the hood at this point. Okay? It was kind of a tragedy.
It was an abomination. It's probably the worst gingerbread house I've ever seen. Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah, because what you read on the box, folks, is a complete and total lie.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Okay.
Ashamed.
It said 6 easy steps I lost count. I lost count of the steps that we had to go through.
It said that on the box.
Yeah, I did. And each time it said that the frosting would dry or adhere or whatever. It said 1 minute, right?
Yeah, 1 minute. Hold for 1 minute. We held it probably for...
There was a lot of minutes that went by.
Yeah.
And it still would not hold.
No.
And then after that, we realized that one of the reasons why it would not hold is because the actual pieces were warped. The roof would not sit in place, and the more we tried to press down, the walls started caving in. And then after that, when we tried to press and squeeze that, the frosting bag squeezy thing, the thing was so cheap that it actually busted, okay? It busted where the frosting was no longer coming out of the center. It was coming from...
Everywhere. Look, there was just frosting everywhere, okay? It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, we decided that we indeed would not give up because we are
the Youngz.
And we had to actually call out the big guns. The glue gun.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
We're not ashamed. We are not ashamed, okay? We make things happen around here, okay? So we had to glue gun things down. And that was the only way that it would work. Okay? So we did glue things down. And we did the best that we could. To all you kiddies that are laughing and giggling and thinking this is just a merry old holiday festivity. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not fun. It is not a holiday festivity family event thing. Okay, because let me tell you something. Okay, if you really cared about your parents.
You really love them.
If you really love them.
If you really need them.
If you really need them. You would not subject your parents to such cruel and unbearably harsh punishment, okay? Yes. Don't ask your parents to do this. Don't do it.
Because they're going to try. If they're good parents, they're going to try. And take it from me. Somebody who likes to build things, I don't like that.
Traumatic.
I don't like that gingerbread house.
Traumatic.
It's
like a nightmare.
It is.
And it's going to be a reoccurring nightmare for the rest of our lives.
I'm traumatized.
I am too. I'm not the same. I will never be the same. So, folks, I guess what we're trying to say is don't let them fool you into believing that this is a scandal and a shame.
And a shame.
Money-making propaganda.
I'm glad you caught your words.
A money-making propaganda, I tell you. It's a scandal, a shame, a scheme, a scam. Whatever it is, it just ain't right, folks.
Right.
It ain't right.
It ain't right.
It just ain't right.
It's all right.
It ain't right, Johnny.
But it's gonna be
right. It's gonna be all right.
But it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right, because we the young.
We the young.
We the young.
We the young.
We the young, darn it.
And that is the house that the
Youngz
Youngz
built. Okay, folks, and this is actually the gingerbread house that the Youngz built. And this is actually my side, so folks, remember, you guys are voting. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. So this is actually my side of the house. And as you can see, I got these pretty little icicles coming down here. Got the candy canes, look, the heart shape. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Also got the heart shape, and look at all these little dots right here. How creative. Whoever did that was very, very creative. Okay, and that was my side, and here's also my side right here, folks. Aw, so beautiful. Okay, now we are moving on to Mr. Jerry Young's side.
As you can see, folks, I have a more elegant design, less clutter, and just more artistic things that are more pleasing to the eye. As you can see, the beautiful candy canes and the little happy gingerbread people are in the front, smiling from ear to ear because they are so happy.
We love our house.
Don't forget that driveway.
Yay, we're dancing, woohoo! In the driveway.
And as we turn it around to other side of my house, you will see the simplistic design.
Very simple, folks.
Sometimes
You almost want to call it a simpleton. Just saying.
less is more. And as you can see, I have a whole lot less than she does because she used all the decorations, but we're not going to go there with that.
You snooze, you lose.
As you can see, it's still a very beautiful gingerbread house.
We did a good job, Jody.
High five.
Hi. Five. Indeed. And we are very happy because all of the gingerbread people are so happy. They love their new home. And no, this is not the house in the hood. We saved it. We were able to salvage it. Okay, folks, now that we've come to the end and we've shown you the house, I want to remind you guys, we are depending on your vote because, again, he's very competitive. Very, very, very competitive, okay?
I'm a winner.
No, you're a winner.
Winner.
I'm the winner.
Winner.
Look, even though we laugh, we take this seriously, so we need to know who won. Who won?
We know who won.
So make sure that you guys vote because it really means a lot to us. And, you know, to be honest with you folks, yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. And yeah, everything, a little bit frustrating. Everything didn't go quite as planned. It almost seemed like everything was against us. But you will have to say, Jody.
Yes.
It was comedic.
Yeah.
Entertaining?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you got past the frustration, the headache, you know, the beads of sweat flowing down, you know, wondering why is this not working. Once you get past all that, hey, we had a great time.
We had a great time, folks. Still saying that this is not a family activity.
No.
Especially when everybody's having a good time, gathering around the table. Sometimes, you know, the air is a little bit thick anyways. You definitely don't want to add any more pressure. So, guys, not really a family activity.
Don't try and do this with me, Ma. I'll tell you right now.
That's what's going to happen, Jody.
It's going to be some problems and some situations.
And some moving of the
And
furniture.
some moving some furniture around.
Yeah. So, folks, we thank you guys so much for tuning in and kind of inviting you into our world, and thank you that you tuned into our wild and crazy world. So anyways, one of the greatest things, Jody, I have to say, is that when I saw the faces of the little gingerbread people, it made my heart flutter. I mean, they were so happy. Did you see how they were dancing?
I did see that, but I see something else now.
What?
It look like they trying to flip this house.
What do you mean? They love their... Say what?
Help us, please. Please, will you help us?
Quick sale! Quick sale! Quick sale!
Okay, now slide it over to the right a little bit. Okay. Take it in both hands. And just hold it over your face. Anyways, I forgot what we were supposed to say. This gingerbread house is really putting me to shame. We even have a hole in the top. It burst. Yeah, this is a little bit crazy. We managed to have a stronger bond. Love it! There's gonna be a lot of happy gingerbread people. Anyways, guys, really don't know what to say at this point.
We're just adding fluff right now.